Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. G'day, hi and welcome. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Engaging silver pellet. And that somewhere is here. So now what I gotta do. Doesn't the back of that house look great? See, I can't see it. Well, it looks great because I painted it. Painted myself a little bit too. That always seems to happen. Paint, for some reason, is magnetic. Bit of a kiss bumpers here. I don't think she'd appreciate that. We'll stop right there. But instead of going to my town, I have to go on a mission. To the neighboring town. Because I need to get more provisions. If I go to my town, it's 5 o'clock and I can't remember the store closes at 5 or 5:30. And if I got home without my provisions on a Friday night, that could be disastrous. Disaster. Complete disaster. That guy's coming up on me pretty fast. I had one guy tailgating me today. Holy Jesus morning. Like, what the hell, buddy? Seat friggin' forward or something? What the hell's going on here? But anyway, yeah, not a bad day. Got 8 hours in. Gonna leave that band-aid on just in case I start bleeding again. rarely you can get it down to the drop, you know what I mean? Unless you get BS lucky, you know what I mean? Which has happened to me a couple of times. Like today, I finished right at the corner. Usually I never finish at a corner. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, you know, but then it looks like you know, say you did the whole day, but then it's like you cut out early because you got to the corner, you didn't want to go any further. But it's like, no, it actually worked out that way. So, the cool part is I'll have that done. Now, the thing is after I'm done that, there's still the shed. Well, the window trim, to clean up the window trim and then the shed, right? And what I don't know is if I'm going to have enough paint left over for the shed. I'd hate to see him have to buy another can, but he might. You know, like that'll be his call whether he wants to spend that much on the back of a shed where you don't see, right? But he does have the other color left, which would definitely cover that. But it's like now you got two different colors though, even though you don't really see the back. You know, I don't know, I'll run the idea by him, you know, just, you know, because I do like to try to save my clients money, but on the other hand, I know saving money versus have to live with looking at it or just knowing about it. Oh, I wish I had money for the pizzas. She makes really good pizzas. They're expensive, but they're good. They're mini pizzas though. So I don't make mini pizza kind of money. But they are nice, like she makes them right there. I went to school with her husband, and he makes those little pizza ovens. He welds them up, and it's like, damn, this is good design. See, normally I wouldn't be able to stop in time for that. Can't get too cocky with these. Oh, jeez. Can't get too cocky with these new brakes, eh? Because that's when you get into trouble. So I'm still cautious with my braking. Oh, I didn't notice, but is that my buddy's place? My buddy? I saw a black Dodge there. Blackish, grayish Dodge. Where he has a blackish, grayish Dodge. See if that's it. No, not him. Wrong Dodge. Wrong Dodge. Not the right Dodge. And now we'll get some more provisions. I'll take my wallet with me. I'll take everything with me. What a messy vehicle. Who does that? Who does that? Sort of, well, it's Friday, but still gotta work a little bit tomorrow. I was telling one of the guys where, so yeah, I'm gonna be on your property tomorrow cutting some trees up. He's like, oh, yeah, go ahead. And he goes, oh, and you can throw it here and you can throw it there. So like, they're gonna make life easy for me anyway, so that's the good part. That's the gooder part. So we're gonna go get my provisions, go home, get cleaned up, relax for a few for the evening, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'll be chainsawing in the rain, so it doesn't really matter that much because chainsawing, you know, you can be wet, you can be dry, it doesn't really matter. But at least if I can get it done tomorrow, I'd be really, really happy. That's a cool Tacoma. Cool. Anyway.